Hi friends, Evolving Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. So today is an exciting day, and this is going to be hopefully an exciting month here on the channel. We are going to do what I'm kind of unofficially calling our December to Remember event. I don't know if my lawyers will work it out with Lexus's lawyers to call the videos that, but we are kind of in a little bit of a lull. We've had Surging Sparks release for the month of November. We've been working on Surging Sparks. I'm going to still have some Surging Sparks content in this month of December 2024, but I'm going to use this gap between now and Prismatic Evolutions releases in mid-January to do some way back. We're going to go back to the Sword and Shield era, and we're going to open each Monday of December 2024. We're going to pick a set from Sword and Shield, and we're going to open 36 booster packs of that set in hopes of working closer to our master set. So as you can see here, we actually have 3 Elite Trainer boxes from Chilling Reign, plus enough loose packs to make up that 36 pack threshold. That is what comes in a booster box. I do have some Chilling Reign booster boxes set aside, but didn't want to break those open. I still am going to open though these ETBs, and so pardon me. I wonder about that, but no, we're working on master sets on this channel. We're chasing a few cards left in Chilling Reign, and it's going to be harder and harder to find these packs. These ETBs I picked up in the last few months at times when they've popped up for MSRP, so I'm only paying 40 bucks for these. So it's still, $120 of ETBs, plus these loose packs which pop up from time to time. So I've been stockpiling these. And yeah, why do you have packs if not to open them? And so we're going to jump in. So it's Chilling Reign this week. We are also going to do some other ones. And we're going to culminate at late December, right before Christmas, fourth Monday. At least my plan as of now is to open Evolving Skies. I've been setting aside Evolving Skies packs, and we are going to do some Evolving Skies chasing. But today is Chilling Reign, so it's an exciting day. I'm going to set these packs aside. Again, I have these 3 Elite Trainer boxes, and we're going to rip into them one at a time. So for Sword and Shield Elite Trainer boxes, we're 8 packs each, so we are going to check these out. These are, it's funny with Chilling Reign because these have been popping up. I see them still at Target or on store shelves for MSRP. I've also kept an eye out. Chilling Reign in particular has been popping up. So we still, now Chilling Reign, there were 2 different variants. If you are not familiar with Chilling Reign, came out in the middle of the Sword and Shield block. I forget, I think it is the 6th Sword and Shield main series set. So you get the Ice Rider and Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX or V or Calyrex figures. So this is Shadow Rider here. We're not too focused today on the actual like ETB opening, but we can, if you haven't opened a lot of Sword and Shield, if you're newer to the hobby. Oh, look at that. There's some fairy energy still popping up here. You get, of course, the normal stuff that you would expect. You get the sleeves, you get the markers, you get the code card, you get the Chilling Reign dice, and then here are our packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 packs from this first ETB. So what I have here, we'll open one set of ETB so we can kind of see where these come from. Again, we've got the 2, these are 6 and 6 stacks to make up the 12. We got 3 times 8 is 24 from the ETB. So we're just gonna power through these packs. Chilling Reign, we are still missing 3 cards actually. We've done a pretty good job of working our way. And now these are Sword and Shield. So if you wanted to do it full, you do the pack trick. That's 4 cards, and then I do the 2, and then like that. But again, in this case, we're really chasing, well, we're chasing any hits, of course. That's what we really are looking for. There's not going to be much else in these packs. Oh, look at that. A full art in our first pack, Tornadus V. Not one we need. So I should say the ones we need, the cards we need. We'll see how many we get, how many hits we get out of 36 packs. So we need 3 cards. We need the Blaziken VMAX alt art. We need the Galarian Moltres V Alt Art, and we need the Snorlax Gold card. So that's really, when you're opening these packs, that's what you're chasing. Those are also the three, I think the three most valuable. There might be one or so other cards. So we're just going to kind of take our time with these. I mean, I want to move somewhat quickly, but going to enjoy the opening. Again, these commons and uncommons are just bulk. And the trainers, it's out of rotation, so none of these trainers, there's not going to be anything that's good in there. Nothing there. So we're going to open 36 packs. Now, it's not the same as a full booster box. I mean, in a booster box, I think, if I didn't check my math beforehand, but my sort of memory serves that, you know, hit rates in Sword and Shield. Now, this is a set that doesn't have a trainer gallery or any sort of special things that are going to show up in the reverse holo slot. So we're really just looking for the holo rare slot, and that's where the hits will be. And, you know, I think in this era of Sword and Shield, it was pretty rough. I mean, you're talking, I feel like 6 to 8 hits in a booster box. Now that technically is a hit. Remember, in the Sword and Shield, this is a holo rare. That would actually count as a hit because you're not guaranteed a holo rare as you are in Scarlet and Violet. So that would be that counts as one of your hits, which is kind of a bummer. In some ways, I think that's one reason they went to guaranteeing a holo, because holos, you know, they have lost their luster over the years, and so the fact that like you might only get a handful of hits and that a holo rare counts as a hit. They wanted to move away from that to have every single pack, has two reverses instead of one reverse in the Scarlet and Violet era. So I don't know, relative to opening in Scarlet and Violet, our experience in Scarlet and Violet is that you're getting, of course, in every pack, you're getting 2 reverses and 1 holo. Oh, another hit. Ooh, it's a Galarian Moltres V. We do want this Pokemon, but not this particular card, although we've done really well. We actually have 3 hits. This is our first booster box. So again, back in the day, like this would have been pretty exciting, I think, to get these hits. You know, out of 8 packs in an ETB, you're not guaranteed. Oh, there I did a mistake. I showed the code card. So that's the not good code card. I've been trying to conceal those, so we probably wouldn't expect. Yeah, there's nothing. So previously, yeah, you'd have, you actually had to do a pack trick because they put the reverse and the holo in the middle of the pack. So we are hunting for hits, and we are hunting for those particular cards. Of course, it's a fool's errand to think you're going to pull any particular card. It doesn't make sense from kind of a finance point of view to chase particular cards by opening packs, especially these older packs. But we're still going to have some fun. It's, in some ways, this month is like a last gasp of Sword and Shield era for the channel. I'm sure I will open or talk about Sword and Shield in the future, but we're almost getting into the last year of Scarlet and Violet, so Sword and Shield is becoming further and further in the past. And nothing there, just a wheezing, although I think that was maybe kind of playable at one point. So 2 more packs in our first ETB. Again, we've done well. We have these 3 hits. Again, the holo rare counts as a hit, so for what that's worth. But yeah, if we could pull an alt art and any of these packs, I mean, out of these 36, you know, that would be, even that is pretty unlikely, but you never know. Yeah, I feel like in Scarlet and Violet, our experience is you get 13 to 16 hits, not counting the holo rares. You get 13 to 16 hits per booster box. That includes the A-Spec cards. But yeah, still a special illustration rare, which is the chase cards. Those are going to be, another legendary bird. We've done pretty well with this box. Again, I remember the days when I first started collecting in the Sword and Shield era. And actually, Chilling Reign is kind of nostalgic because this is the set that was probably most readily available when I first started in the hobby. So we opened a lot of Chilling Reign kind of in that early era. And yeah, it was fun. And, but hits were hard to come by. Although, yeah, this pack has been, or this ETB has been okay. But again, now these are kind of bulk Vs. I think most of the Vs are just bulk Vs. And so you're getting hits. We've done pretty well. But, to spend $40 on a box, I mean, you do want to get a few things. You're not going to get your money's worth. Hey, Greedent, that is also, look at that. That is a holo rare. So again, technically a hit. So this has been a really strong box in the sense of, well, that was the last one. So there we go. There's our first. I don't know if it's going to work to keep all these out. So yeah, our Tornadus V, we had a full art, 2 ultra rare, just Vs, and then 2 holo rares. So not bad, I would say, for our first box. So that was a Shadow Rider Calyrex. The other kind of main Pokemon for Chilling Reign is Ice Rider Calyrex. And that is what we're going to dig into now. Maybe we'll save the loose packs for the end. So we'll get into these ETBs. Again, we've already kind of opened the ETB, so we don't need to belabor that, except you do get, you know, this is sometimes they have sets that have 2 variants of the Elite Trainer box. So if you're a completist and you want to get, so again, it has all the stuff. Oh, this one actually has, the other one didn't have this. That's funny. This has the rule book, one of the older rule books. Take that out. Everything else is going to be the same, I mean, except just the other variation. It's going to have the counters, the dividers, all of that good stuff in there. The dice, and then here we go. Our next 8 packs. So we've got our first set of hits. So we're going to dig into our second set of 8 packs of Chilling Reign. But as I was saying, our Scarlet and Violet are, you know, you get 13 to 16 hits per booster box in our experience. You're not guaranteed a special illustration rare or hyper rare, but you're going to, out of those hits, I mean, in our experience, it's going to be almost, you know, almost like clockwork. You're going to, oh, they got a piece of plastic sticking to my hand. Almost like clockwork, you're going to get 6 double rares. Oh, there's a couple there. 6 double rares, and then probably between 2 and 4, an average of 3 illustration rares, an average of 3 ultra rares, and nothing in the first pack here. And then, you know, you cross your fingers once every about 2 booster boxes, you're going to hopefully pull a special illustration rare. In Sword and Shield, yeah, oh, there's a bad code. I showed that by accident, so maybe we can save a little time. There, and yeah, nothing there. So, but in Sword and Shield, yeah, you're not guaranteed. There's nothing special happening in the reverse slot. In this era, at least, no trainer gallery or anything special like that. And so, you know, I think 6 to 8 hits a booster box, which includes holo rares. So, you know, that's pretty tough sledding. And the alt arts, I didn't refresh my memory, but those are much harder to pull than special illustration rares in Scarlet and Violet. So, which I guess maybe explains some of the chase factor, some of the value. So rude, and oh, again, a holo rare counts, so we'll set that guy on top. So far just the one holo rare. Again, we would love to pull an alt art, but it's hard. I've been opening packs for years now, and you know, we opened a lot of a lot of Sword and Shield era packs, yeah, I have not pulled a ton of alt arts. I mean, they're not easy to pull. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is kind of a last gasp of Sword and Shield. I've been kind of compiling these packs over the months, just when I've had a chance. I try to pick everything up. Oh, a Tornadus V. We had the Tornadus V full art, so we can add that to. So it is our first. Well, again, not technically our first hit. Yeah, Sword and Shield packs are still, you can still find them in products, but of course they're getting harder to find, especially at MSRP. I have the sealed stuff that I'm going to hold on to from Sword and Shield already, so I don't need to worry about keeping these sealed necessarily. I have some ETBs that I've set aside. And so, you know, that it is still, you know, I think these ETBs, I paid, you know, around retail for these $40 each. You know, they're a little bit more than that on the secondary market because they're not in print anymore. Still, these ones aren't super crazy. You know, it's not like opening an Evolving Skies ETB. Oh, Cresselia, that is a holo. So again, that sort of counts. So yeah, so I've got the sealed stuff set aside, and this is just, I've been kind of, as I've been able to get my hands on Chilling Reign, knowing I wanted to do this. For any set, there are still 4 sets of Sword and Shield, not counting Champion's Path, I guess, if you count that. It's not like Champion's Path as a specialty set. There's not like there's product that you can just, I mean, there's a few things you can get, but I'm missing a couple of the promo cards from the Sword and Shield era. I'm missing a couple of the Champion's Path cards, the 2 Charizards. And then from there, there's 4 sets that we still are working on a master set. And this month of December 2024, we are going to open packs from each of those 4 sets where we're still missing cards in hopes of pulling something that can go in our master set. I mean, I guess short of that, we'd like to get some other pulls. I mean, anything we pull out of here that has any value, we can kind of find a way to recirculate it. But the 4, so we're starting with Chilling Reign. We're still missing 3 cards. I think I mentioned we're missing the Snorlax Gold card. We're missing the Galarian Moltres V Alt Art. And nothing there. And we're missing the Blaziken VMAX. Very cool cards. And this is our last one. We've only had these 3 hits, and 2 of them are holo rares. So this box has been definitely quite a bit worse. I mean, it can always change with 1 pack. But, I mean, I remember these days. I actually remember opening some Chilling Reign, getting an ETB, and you get all excited, and then you open your 8 packs, and they go kind of quickly, and you maybe just pull like... like we're pulling so far, you pull a couple holo rares and maybe a bulk V, and that's pretty disappointing. Of course, you're never guaranteed hits, and you shouldn't expect to get your money back really with any product. You're not going to pull well enough. You know, you just have to be lucky. Yeah, look at that, a second Rapid Strike Urshifu, but that whole ETB... a little more disappointing. We just had 3 holo rares and 1 bulk V. So that really shows you, I mean, that's just not, that's sometimes what happens. So we've got our 3rd ETB, 3rd of 3. We're going to rip into this. We have 1 more Ice Rider. But yeah, you can see how, you know, even as a kid, let alone like setting aside the investor / collector, but, you know, just like getting this, you know, you buy $40, you buy one of these for your kiddo, and, you know, you blast through it, and all you get is a couple holo rares that are worth 50 cents. Pretty disappointing. This one also has the book inside, okay. And then we're going to really just go straight to the packs. That's what we're after here. All right, so we have 8 more packs from ETB number 3. Again, so far you can see we've gotten some hits, but nothing too exciting. I guess the Tornadus V Alt Art, or excuse me, not Alt Art, Full Art is the best thing we've pulled, but that last ETB was pretty disappointing. So, we'll hide you guys. So, all right, so and oh, Gardevoir, that's cool. Shining Arcana was a really good, I think, ability in its day. But again, a holo rare that counts as a hit, but probably not super exciting for us as collectors. So anyway, we're working on this master set. I have been, you know, if you watch on the first Friday of every month, I do what I call my first Friday market update, and I just update my own records. I'm working on master sets, and you know, I talk about what we picked up in the past month and kind of refresh my record keeping about what we picked up and what I'm looking forward to in the month ahead. So check out that first Friday update. But I have been, you know, we're at the point with Sword and Shield, which is both good and bad news, is we don't have that many cards left that we need. But of course, the cards we do have are the heavy hitters. They're very expensive. I think there's only a few cards left that we're missing that are under $100, and most of the cards are over $100, and of course many of them are even much more than that. So it's tough. I mean, it doesn't make sense, especially with Sword and Shield out of print, you know, to chase opening stuff like what we're doing now. This is for fun. We're just kind of trying our luck. And who knows? I mean, on one hand, I think, some of these packs, like packs somewhere in the world, have to have hits in them. Why not us? But of course, that's, you got to avoid that gambler's mentality that, like, we're due for something, or our luck is going to turn around. You open them for fun. And, oh, hey, Blaziken VMAX. That's just the part of the regular set. It's not one of the secret rares. You can see the Blaziken, all the Blaziken cards from this era. Very cool. In this set, the Trainer Gallery Blaziken. So very cool hit. Not probably particularly valuable hit, and not a secret rare, so not like so exciting in that way. We've gotten some Blaziken, and we've gotten some legendary birds. Now we just want to get the ones we need. Oh, there. Well, that is my mistake. So if you don't know from the previous era, there's our rare. A lot of trainers. Yeah, from the previous era, if it had this kind of pattern, let me see if, yeah, you've got these two variants of code cards. And so this was meant there was going to be a hit inside, and this not a hit, at least generally speaking. And I think it has to do with one of these actually weighs a little more so that people can't weigh packs. So the weight of the code cards is different to balance out, so that, because I think, pack weighing was a thing earlier on in the hobby. So they wanted to get away from that. So we try to not reveal that so we can enjoy opening the pack without already knowing if we're going to get a hit or not. People are different if they want to actually look at that. And then again, you have to do the pack trick. The pack is not organized in such a way that, nope, nothing there. All right, we have 3 packs left from the last of the 3 ETBs. Again, you can kind of see, we've gotten some hits, Hopefully we're having fun. This last gasp of the Sword and Shield era. Can we open anything? Can we get a hit or two? Again, out of all these, we'll see. So the other sets we're planning to open, we still need cards in Fusion Strike. We still need cards in Lost Origin, or actually a card. We're still chasing that Giratina. And then, of course, Evolving Skies. We have, worked hard, and we've even pulled a few good cards over the years from Evolving Skies. But still chasing. And actually, I think as of the beginning of December, I think I only need around, oh, there's a shame. And again, a holo rare, that counts as a hit, but not very exciting. We've had 3 hits from this. We have 2 packs left. We've got 2 holo rares and 1 VMAX. You can see, yeah, opening packs in the Sword and Shield era. So hand it to Pokemon. I think that this one nice thing about the Scarlet, oh, there's a good code, so that's good. I didn't mean to show that, but one thing from, the Scarlet and Violet era is, I think they really have made a lot of improvements. Just the fact that you get a holo rare and 2 reverses in every pack as a baseline, and then just the fact that you're getting more hits per, at least in our experience, you're getting a lot more hits per booster box. There's stuff that can be on the reverse slot. There's stuff that can be in the holo slot. And I feel like they've still maintained, a bit of, ready? Oh, yeah, it is a hit, but again, a hit called a holo rare, Taurus holo rare. So we've gotten 3 of our 4 hits in this ETB have been holo rares. So you can see, yeah, if you're opening packs in this era, you buy an ETB for $40 and you get a few holo rares, and the VMAX is kind of the chase hit. Not very exciting. So last pack, and then we have our 12 loose packs that have come from various products just over the months that I've tried to stockpile. So we had the 36 I wanted to be equivalent of a booster box. I do have some Chilling boosters set aside. Not going to break one of those out. That these are going to hold on to. I mean, who knows? Maybe one of them has that Blaziken in it. But all right, we're getting down to. All right, nothing there. All right, so that, yeah, the last 2 pretty disappointing. All right, so we're down to. We've got these 2 sets of 12. These 2 stacks of 6 Chilling Reign packs. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, like I said, I have some good thoughts about Chilling Reign. I mean, I have some nostalgia about it as a set because this was one of the sets. This and Vivid Voltage, I feel like when I first started, these were the ones that were mostly on the shelf. So, all right, nothing there. Yeah, so you can see too, you just could break out a pack and it just might have just a rare, a regular rare. That's what we called regular rares. Now regular rares are the this, sometimes when you do the pack trick, you can feel like, oh, I think I feel something in there. Maybe when you're flipping the cards around, you feel like the texture of something. So that one felt like maybe something is in here, but sometimes I've been wrong on that. That also kind of just takes me back. Oh, there's something. Just a bulk V. Leapard V. So that's our first hit from these set of 12 packs. We'll see how we do again. So yeah, you can see that opening in this era was different, but this is kind of, that's the last gasp. I've been accumulating these packs for a little while to try to have enough packs for each of these sets that we're missing cards from. I'm still picking up singles and keeping my eye out for stuff we can add to our master sets, but yeah, pull rates were tough. Even we opened, it's not that we haven't opened, we've opened a ton of Chilling Reign, we've opened a ton of Evolving Skies over the years, but just it's really tough to pull those chase cards. Nothing there. So we'll see. This is just kind of a way to send off Sword and Shield in a certain sense. We'll continue to pursue our master sets. It's hard to know, I mean, especially as the singles were missing. I mean, if you've looked lately, we'll have the first Friday market update. Check out Friday's video where I'll go into some of that, but I just updated my information and yeah, I mean, the prices, Evolving Skies has gone up and down, in particular as a set, and it's going back up lately. If you haven't noticed, like the Umbreon now is over $1,300, at least as of this recording. So, that's a lot of money to spend on a card. I don't know that I'm ever going to be in a position to just drop that much on a single card. But there are still some cards that are somewhat within reach. I mean, these Chilling Reign ones, again, the Blaziken I think is still, there I kind of gave that one away, so let's look through here. Sobble, another Weezing, okay. I think, Chilling Reign, the Snorlax is actually really affordable. I mean, it's around $60, the Snorlax Gold card, so that's probably one of the next ones. And that's the other thought I had is, I've been kind of holding off on some cards. I don't want to, until we do this opening, this December to Remember event where we're going to open each of these sets, each of these Sword and Shield era sets, because we are going to, at that point, then it's probably, I mean, even though it's already kind of unlikely we're going to pull any of these cards, like at this point, we're going to exhaust the cards that I have. The packs that I have, things might still pop up from time to time. Let's see, we have 3 and 3. All right, let's go back to this side. These loose packs have not done well for us. I think we've just pulled the one Leapard V. Yeah, so we're getting down there. We've got a handful of packs left. Thanks for tuning in again. This is going to be hopefully a fun month. We're just going to revisit. Well, there's another Greedent Hollow. Again, counts as a hit, not too exciting. See if we get anything. I mean, it'd be great to pull. There's some good cards in this set, some really fun cards. Even if it's not something that we're after, it'd be great to pull something. And if we don't, then, we just need to, I guess, bite the bullet and buy the singles that we are still missing. But then we will know we've, I think, given it the college try. I've been holding on to these packs for quite a while or trying to build up enough. Nothing there. It does make me, as we open these, 4 packs left. It does make me thankful for the Scarlet and Violet era, just how difficult it was to get hits in the Sword and Shield era. I mean, that's how I came into the hobby, so I didn't know any different. And of course, they hadn't made the changes that they've made. Well, get out of here. There we go. So, but yeah, but it was tough. It was tough hit rates, pull rates. So I'm liking the Scarlet and Violet. I think, you know, there's just more reward, even if, and I think the prices and, you know, sort of the return on the SIRs are still like chase cards. They're still, hey, our first like decent hit, a gold fog crystal. Very cool. All right. Well, that's good. We're ending at least on, we still have 3 packs left, but that helps us a little bit of a higher note. We finally pulled something that's cool. I do remember gold cards were definitely, you know, they're not, I mean, they're actually the hardest to pull in the Scarlet and Violet era. Even though they're not necessarily the most valuable, but anyway, that's fun. We've got a fog crystal, and that was a really playable card. That was a really, I remember one of the early days when my son was playing competitively at our local card shop, there was someone who came in with a blinged out deck with a bunch of gold fog crystals. Probably at the time that would have been, I don't know what these are now, but at the time that would have been a pretty expensive deck to run gold. All right, 1, 2. Okay, 2 packs left. December to remember. Going back in the way back time machine. Chilling Reign. Chilling Pain, as many know it, and you can see why it is really tough to get stuff. I mean, I guess if you think in terms of hits. Oh, there's another. So before we open our last pack, I guess we can kind of, I mean, in some ways, we opened 36 packs, and, you know, if we think we got the gold card, there we got the 3 hollows, B, we got 2 more of those, V Max, we got 1, 2, there we go. We'll just sort them out by, kind of by type. Yeah, so you can see here, out of 35 packs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4 Vs and 1 V Max. And then we have these 2 kind of like better hits. A full art Tornadus V and the Fog Crystal. So maybe, you know, hit rates aren't as terrible. I mean, I forget if that's 6 to 8. I mean, obviously we have more than that. If you're not counting hollows, then that's probably pretty close. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits that are not hollows. All right, last pack magic. See if we can get something in this very last pack. But thanks for following along on our December to remember. Oh, that does have a good code. Well, well, that's good. That adds to the drama. What can we pull? Is it just a hollow rare, or can we end with something exciting? So I'm curious, what set were you collecting? What set was out? What set was most readily available when you started your collection journey? Again, I said Chilling Reign and Vivid Voltage were for me. So it is fun to open these. But it does make me thankful for the Scarlet and Violet era. All right, we're ending on... Oh, a Frostless Hollow Rare. All right, so that's our results from our 36 packs. Check back every Monday in December for a different Sword and Shield opening. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. Thanks for following along with the channel, and we'll catch you soon.